Today we're going to be talking again about reference designs and a new format for the reference design documentation and how we actually implement them, something called follow-along hardware. I have Chris Wilson here with me, and we're going to be kind of going through what some of these early guides are and then how we're going to extend this to all the other reference designs that are on our projects page. Chris, what are some of the first ones that we've put together for the follow-along hardware?
Yeah, so if you've visited us at a conference, come to the Golioth booth, or been following along our blog, you've probably been noticing that we've been working on some of these reference designs. And Chris, if you can show the projects page on, yeah, so we've got about 8 different reference designs here that cover different applications of Golioth. And we've been trying to figure out for these designs, how do we make it easier for customers to actually get their hands on these designs and start being able to build them themselves. And so we've got 2 designs here, the air quality monitor and the OBD2 CAN asset tracker, which now have these additional follow-along hardware guides. And what these are is they're a guide specifically tailored for using off-the-shelf hardware that you can buy at DigiKey to replicate the reference design that Golioth has been building. So all the reference designs previously have been built using an internal prototyping platform called Aludel. And you can see that on the project page here, we go through in detail exactly how we built that design with the Aludel prototyping platform, what's inside the box. There's a hardware block diagram for that. But as a customer, if you want to actually try out this reference design, we don't sell this hardware. Golioth isn't in the business of selling hardware. And so we've been thinking about how do we try and get this hardware into customers' hands. So the follow-along hardware uses these off-the-shelf development boards, and you can buy these boards online from our partners. The Nordic has the DK development boards that has the NRF 9160 on board, and then you can also buy click headers from a company called Microelectronica, which use a standard socket that you can plug these sensor boards into. And they have, I think, over 1,500 different types of sensor boards that you can buy. I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about how they release a new board, I think every business day or every 2 business days. So there's a whole bunch of different types of sensors that you can buy and plug these onto the development kits.
I think one thing that's important is from the beginning, we've said that we wanted to do off-the-shelf hardware, right? One, from a logistical standpoint of wanting to have accessible stuff. We started building all these reference designs during the chip shortage. So it was also like, what can we buy? What can we make sure we can buy? What can our customers buy? And then also, there was always this thought in mind of taking this to be a follow-along guide and actually making it so that people could purchase it and buy it or build it themselves. That's why if you look at the actual hardware itself here, so if you look at what an Aludel platform is, right? This is what the box looks like in the first place. This is not a super efficient use of space. However, it is using the off-the-shelf capabilities, and we can then swap in a lot of different types of sensors as well. So we wanted flexibility, sourceability, if that's a word, and we wanted to be able to offer the same to our customers. And now that has been a design idea from the beginning, well, now that you can go and build it yourself.